So you know how they say that money doesn't change you? I disagree with that because I made 4 million and then I kept 1 million and put 1 million in the bank. And that got me thinking about how it felt. Like when that landed, I like stopped down and I thought, how does this feel? Like, what do I want to do? And me personally, I felt a little bit like in slow motion. Like when you're in business, things happen really fast, so like you're always going, like your vision is kind of blurry because things just happen really fast, like in a car. And I find myself for a bit like in slow mo. And I could look at my business and then be able to say, I want this, I don't want that. Felt very picky in a way, but it also felt like I could do it, that I wanted to do it. And so I did. And I was analyzing my own business and finding what are the things that I am most energized by and that I love the most. And instead, I found things that I don't, or I'm not energized by, and I don't love the most. And ironically, because I run a quote unquote coaching and consulting business, it was that. It was coaching and consulting. And upon that realization, I realized that I'm a really bad coach. I'm terrible at it. Like, if you work with me, you know that I don't follow up with people. I don't hold people accountable. It's my belief that people would rather make money than hold hands. So like, why would I do those kind of things? But also because I noticed that my most successful clients never needed it. That wasn't the best thing that I could have given them just because I'm not good at it and maybe they were just not the kind of person that needs accountability. Instead, I found something else that I could give them that was much more helpful to them. And that was a big idea. That was something that could be theirs and only theirs. That I like to think about big ideas as you finding a color that didn't exist before. And then if you paint your entire business with it, nobody can provide it but you. I've built plenty of businesses from SaaS to coaching to consulting to mentorship to traditional calls to just selling with Google Docs. And they all had some relative level of success. They were in different industries and different models, but the one thing underlying behind it was the big idea. And so I found that if I could find that for my clients, that was the best unlocker I could have given them. And there's a few on my channel should you like to watch them. And then I thought, well, I didn't make $1 million being a coach. I made $1 million off of one big idea that I took all the way. I love the process. Like if you've watched my videos or we've worked together in some capacity, you know how excited I get when I get to doodle things or put things in very simple catchphrases, remove access, find the one thing that is obvious to you but is fascinating to others. Like I'm very familiar with how my ceiling looks because my clients make me look at it for hours and hours on end, just thinking, how could I say this? Where can I make this better? How can I make this just like the thing, the big idea here? And noting that I like big ideas much more than I like coaching and consulting, then I thought, I'm already here. Why not base my business off the thing that I'm consider my highest skill and that I've already got the most experience in? In order to expand, I need to stop doing a done with you business. I'm not gonna go and do it yourself or done for you. My best skill set is found in a drawn from you business, where I work with people and I draw their big ideas from them and show them how to do what I did, which is have one big idea, cash flow it to 1 million, and then turn it into a business that makes $1 million a year. And so today is a big day because I'm putting up a wanted poster. And the poster is big ideas wanted. I want to draw big ideas from big people and then do the same thing that I did with my own, which is likes and cash, and help them turn that big idea into a business that makes $1 million a year. And I got 4 steps for that plan. I'm going to show them to you now. Step one is demonstration. So I always share what's working for me right now. I believe in show, don't tell. So I share kind of results, what's working, what things am I making, what moves am I making. And that's not changing because I do find it fun. But the most fun, the thing I like the most, are the big ideas. So I'll be sharing kind of what a big idea has done in my business, but also what it has done in other people's businesses that I work with. And so that the goal is demonstrate that you can have literally any funnel, any model, agency, coaching, consulting, whatever you sell, SaaS. I did SaaS as well. But the underlying thing, the thing that facilitates sales the most, is a big idea. So I want to demonstrate that through doing, and then showing people this is the thing that can unlock money in your business, because I believe it's true, and it's really fucking fun. Two, so that's the audience side. I'm gonna invite people who wanna find their big idea or get more from their big idea inside of the Likes and Cash newsletter. So that's where I send a daily, sometimes twice a day, email on kind of what's working for us right now. And that's where they're gonna see different modes and capacities to work with me to help them get the help so I can draw their big ideas from them. And also in that email, at the bottom of every email, there's a blue button. It says unsubscribe. So if anybody wants to leave, they're free to do so whenever they want. It's a blue, it's the big one, really can't miss it. So I'm gonna be sharing everything I'm doing and inviting people to work with me every day or more than twice a day to work with me inside the newsletter. Three, give easy access to my tools. So I've been doing this on and off for maybe like 5 years. And I've collected plenty of tools like AI prompts, offer templates, kind of landing pages, funnels, just a bunch of stuff, right? A bunch of tools. Some include just the tools, some include some access to me in some capacity, but I'm gonna make it easy for people to get started with things. I don't believe in just sell one thing and sell the most expensive thing because, well, one is it's hard, and two is I already have so much stuff. I have all this stuff in my Google Drive. I am doing it for clients anyway, so why not invite people along? So it's gonna be in all ranges of pricing and all ranges of duration, so that when people find one aspect of the big idea model that they want to install in their business, I'm gonna make it easy for them to do so and get started with it inside of the newsletter. So four is what I call an idea royale. So I'm gonna give away all my tools in there for easy access, right? Low prices, high prices, mid prices, and so on and so on. My intention, my hidden intention with this is to find who are the people with the best ideas. And this is when the poster comes into play. Because big ideas take time. They take time and effort, they're scarce, and not a lot of people are big idea people. Not a lot of people are gonna be able to come up with them, and that's fine. Because to me, I operate in a big idea royale basis, in a meritocracy. To me, the best idea wins. So I'd like to see what people can do with those tools and then partner up and work with people more closely one-on-one with the people who I believe have the ideas that are the most powerful. If the idea is there, if the idea is right, then I'm willing to take it all the way like I did with mine. And I'm okay with giving them much more access to my calendar, my brain, my hands, so that we can see this idea through. Because it upsets me a little bit too much when an idea is big and there's so much potential, but then the person gives up. And then the idea just kind of dies and it fizzles out. And it's just such a big waste. You know what I mean? It's like if you work on a car, right? And you know the car is just fantastic and they put it out to racing. And then the driver is just not the right driver. And you're like, man, this thing could have taken you to the top and you didn't do it. It's just annoying, right? So it annoys me. And I want to work with the big idea people that can take big ideas all the way. So that's my hidden intention. I'm doing these things and making it easy to get all access to my stuff because I want to pick the best ideas, partner up with them, take it all the way. That's the plan. Big ideas wanted. This is starting today. So may the best idea win. To get help with your ideas, then there's some links below. You can get in the free newsletter if you'd like, or there's a link below as well so we can work together one-on-one if you'd like to see the details of what that will look like, so I can draw your big idea from you, help you turn it into $1 million, and then into a business that makes $1 million a year. May the best idea win.